So far in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I've caught over 150 shiny Pokemon using every method that's in the game, whether that be outbreak hunting, isolation hunts, Masuda method, or any other possible way. And today I wanted to go over my 15 most underrated shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Number 1, Shiny Goodra. The change from purple to banana custard yellow is one of the best changes in the game, with the detailing also switching from a green to a purple. I believe this is one of those shinies where it is a massive improvement on the original design and would actually prefer this to be its base design. Number 2, Shiny Talonflame. This is a more subtle shiny as there are only two changes, which are the chest going from a grey to a gold and the talons going from a black to a red, but these small changes make a massive improvement in the overall design of Talonflame. Number 3, Shiny Chandelure. Chandelure is one of the best shinies in the history of Pokemon and still doesn't get the love it deserves. The change from a purple to an orange flame and the different eye colour make this one of the best looking Pokemon in the entire game. Number 4, Magcargo. While Slugma gets a lot of hype for its greyed out shiny, especially in Scarlet and Violet, I believe that Magcargo actually looks better in game. The change to a purple body with a lava style shell is one of the most dramatic changes for a shiny Pokemon. Maybe just don't look at its dead creepy ass eyes for too long. Number 5, Clawitzer. So I love shiny Pokemon that have a real world reason for the change in colour, like how most grass shiny Pokemon turn into an almost autumn colouring that we see in the real world, and the Clawitzer shiny is a great example of this, as in real life blue lobsters are rare, but they do exist, and in the Pokemon games they have flipped this around that normal Clawitzer is blue, which would actually be rare in real life, and is red as a shiny. Number 6, Ducklet. This is a simple change, but it's one of my favourites. The change from a blue to a pink, with the heart becoming purple, is one of the best subtle shiny changes in the game. Number 7, Jangmo-O. Jangmo-O would have been an elite shiny even if the heart on its head had been the only thing to change, but the yellow body now makes it one of the most dramatic shiny changes in Pokemon, unless it stands out when you see it in the overworld. This is a top tier shiny. Number 8, Toedscruel. While Toedscruel may get all the hype for its washed out white shiny, I actually think Toedscruel has an elite shiny of its own. The change to a bright pink with black is one of the best uses of a pink shiny Pokemon in the history of Pokemon. Number 9, Koffing. This is a hot take as most people detest this shiny, especially in the older generations of games, but I believe that the smoke is what makes this an elite shiny. Shiny Koffing has massively benefited from the texture design improvements in Scarlet and Violet, and I think moving forward this will remain as one of the best Gen 1 shinies in history. Number 10, Rowlet. Litten is usually the first shiny that everyone points to as a best shiny starter in Pokemon. While I do believe this is true, I do think that this shiny Rowlet is a close second. The change to a green makes it stand out massively in the overworld as well, and improves the design above the original. Number 11, Sandslash. Sandslash is another old Pokemon that has benefited massively from the transition to 3D and the improved textures in Scarlet and Violet. The red spikes look incredibly good in game, and the fact that he follows you around by rolling as a spiky red ball makes this shiny even better. Number 12, Trico. This is the only other starter I have on my list, but the red tail and the change in green skin tone makes Trico an incredibly underrated shiny. I definitely think he's a close third behind Rowlet and Litten. Number 13, Slowbro. This is a simple change from pink to purple, but it makes Slowbro stand out massively in the overworld. The fact that the shell also changes colour is a nice touch, and that puts it into my top 15. Number 14, Dipplin. Shiny Dipplin has a dramatic change, going from a red to a gold and looking like a golden apple of myth. I also rate that the golden apples are an item that fully heals you in the new Zelda games, so maybe one day we'll see the crossover event none of us knew we wanted. Number 15, Pawmo. I saved this shiny for last as I believe it's one of the most underrated shiny Pokemon from the newest generation, and it doesn't get anywhere near the love it should. The subtle pink with the blue in the ears shows that the shiny was carefully created and wasn't just a quick sprite change. That's it for the list, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please leave us a like and subscribe, as it really helps out the channel, and we pump out the shiny content constantly. If there's any Pokemon you think that should have been in this top list, let me know in the comments below and I'll hunt it up myself. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.